Hey and welcome back to the Yakiniku studio. Today we're making grilled pumpkin with homemade pesto and burrata. Okay, so what do we need? Some fresh basil, Parmesan cheese or pecorino, lemon, garlic, burrata, some pine nuts, pumpkin, salt, pepper and extra virgin olive oil. Just gonna grab our pumpkin. We need about the half and then we're just gonna halve it again, hollow it out a little bit. If you want, you can roast these pumpkin seeds. They'll get lovely and crunchy and you can put different types of herbs or seasonings on there. It's lovely to do something with the seeds and not throw them away really. Once the seeds are out, we can slice it up. There we go. Our shichirin is hot, but I've closed the latches almost completely because we don't want it to burn straight away because it needs a little bit of time to cook through. Just gonna place our pumpkin on our grid. We can leave this on for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can make our pesto. For our pesto, we need a pestle and mortar. You could also do this with a kitchen machine, with a hand blender, or I think it's easiest with a pestle and mortar, and traditionally done that way as well. So, first up, we're just gonna grab a little bit of garlic, just crush it and peel it. We're gonna slice it really fine because even though we're gonna put it into the pestle and mortar, we really want to avoid ending up with big chunks of garlic because we're gonna keep it raw, of course. And it can go in to our pestle and mortar. Then for our cheese, we can grate that in. I'm using Parmesan, but you can also use another hard sheep's cheese like pecorino. We're also going to use a little bit of lemon zest and the juice of the lemon as well. You can always add a little bit more later on. But to get it started, we're just going to use a half. We're just going to give it a quick grind already. And now we can add in our leaves. And now we're just going to give it a good grind. Next up, we can add in our oil together with some salt and pepper. No need to add in too much salt because the cheese, of course, is already quite salty. And then we can add a few of the pine nuts. In the meantime, we can turn our pumpkin. Just gonna do this every once in a while. Try to figure out where the hottest spot is and then you can switch around a little bit so they cook evenly. Our pesto is almost finished. I'm just having a look at the consistency and seeing if I want to add a little bit more oil, which I do. So I'm just gonna add in just a tad more. Give it a last mix up and we can put it apart for a second. Once your pumpkin has a nice char, we can start plating up. As you can see, they've softened nicely and that's exactly how I want it, with a bit of a char. So I'm gonna grab my burrata. I'm just gonna cut it open. This way the stracciatella inside can start to ooze out a little bit. And then we're gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. There you go. And of course our lovely pesto. Just gonna divide that here and there. I'm gonna finish it off with a bit of fresh pine nuts and a bit of cracked pepper. Easy as that. A lovely vegetable dish. The pumpkin gets really nice and soft, but it has that char and that lovely flavor, exactly what we're looking for. The homemade and slightly salty pesto goes really well together with the silky smooth burrata, so I hope you enjoy.